Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. This is episode 159. I'm a little rusty today. It's so hot, guys. I'm hot. And I'm drinking hot coffee. I gotta have coffee. This is in my summer sock camp mug by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. This was last year's mug, and I put Magic Loop Cabin on there because that's where I am. I feel like I said my spiel wrong. I'm already talking about my coffee. Pumpkin, no. Peppermint mocha creamer. Oh my, I'm tired, guys. All right, this is my YouTube channel where I share what I'm working on. Knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today I have a little bit of crochet and I have knitting, mostly knitting. I have 3 finished objects. I'm calling it 3 finished objects. And 3 whips, right? 2 whips. Nope, 3 whips. Sorry, the lighting's weird. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I will have all the show notes right down there in the description box. I'll have links to where you can find me. My nose itches. I'm most active on Instagram. I'll have my Ravelry group down there. I am hosting a knit along over there in my Ravelry group. Knit all the Felici. Hashtag knit all the Felici 2022. And that ends August 31st. Pretty much knit anything with Felici. Anything. I will show an example of something that you could do. It's not knitting. It's knit or crochet. You can crochet stuff. Does not have to be socks. If you do make socks, you can do contrasting heel toes and cuffs in a different color if you choose. Or if you have a question, just ask me down below or ask it over in my Ravelry group. I'm trying to check that more often since I do have a cal going. But if not, just ask down below or ask me on Instagram. I don't know, just ask me. But all the rules are over there in my Ravelry group. Oh, I did have one question. A pair of socks counts as one entry, not one sock. Same thing with like mitts, mittens. I need 2. I need 2 for a finished object. All right. I also have linked down below my Ko-Fi account if you want to donate and support my little awkward podcast. You may do so if you choose. You do not have to. Yeah, I think that's all my spiel. Today is Sunday, June 26th, 2022. Right? Yes, June 26th. I got my coffee. I need some coffee. All right, I think that's my spiel. I got my usual reading and watching. And I have stash. Can you guess what it is? If you watched last week, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know what it is. And the lighting is really blowing me out. I have a window like right there. And I closed the blind like halfway, hoping that there's enough light, but I don't know. I look like a ghost. I'm really dark on this side, and I'm bright on this side. We're just going to have to power through this. We can do it. Or I can do it. Yeah, so I got a little bit of stash, and I have some next cast-ons and whips. FOs. Are we ready? I think we're ready. I think that's it. If not, I will throw it in there. I am not wearing any knitted item today because it's 10:04 and it's almost 80 degrees already. It's not supposed to get that hot today, but man. I'm roasting, so I'm not wearing a shawl today. All right, finish object number 1. I finished my DK Felici socks. Oh, I guess they're not mine. These are for my daughter. She liked this yarn. And so, yeah, she got it. It's okay. This is KnitPicks Felici Psychedelic Sunset. I did the heels in KnitPicks Stroll Dove Heather. I used K of the Crazy Sock Lady. DK Vanilla DK Weight Sock. Something like that. It's linked down below. I pretty much used her numbers. And the rest I did my own afterthought heel. She has a heel flap and gusset in her pattern. So yeah, I just pretty much used it for the needle size and the numbers. I did 10 rows of 2x2 rib. I used US 3s. I held the Felici together since it's fingering weight. So I had 2 balls and I matched up the stripes the best I could. There are some spots where it didn't match perfectly, but it's not that bad. I still enjoyed it. So yeah, these are for her. For my daughter, Chloe. And that's like the finished object. Well, I guess these are finished, but I'm using them, so it's like I will show them and then I'll actually back up. We'll do the finished object in between the whips because I'm using them and I don't want to take them out. So I'm going to show this whip first and then we'll go back to that. That would be a whip / finish object. So I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So I have some stuff already in bags. I have 1 sock per bag because I can fit this easily in my purse. These bags are small. I can't quite fit 2 socks in there with 2 needles. So I figured just 1 bag, 1 needle, 1 sock. And if I need to switch out during the day, I will. This is Unusual Surroundings, my Simpsons bag. And this is the K of the Crazy Sock Lady, her spreadshirt shop. I just got this little canvas bag with the Magic Loop Cabin logo on it. So these are going to be mismatched socks, and I'm doing something different. So my youngest daughter, she will be 10, and her feet are still growing. So I quit making socks for her, but the ones I've made her do not fit her anymore. I just made tube socks. I have seen this pattern before, many, many times. I think mostly I've seen it from We Share Needles podcast, Kristen and Maddie. They make a lot of these. And I'm like, I need to do that. I need to do that. And then, you know, I'm like, okay, the time is now. I'm going to try it. See what happens. It looks really, really weird. So this is the Magic Heel sock. I will have the pattern linked down below. It is a pay for pattern, so I don't want to give too much away because it's kind of simple, but yeah, I don't want to give too much away because it is a pay for pattern. And it looks really weird. I'm just going to say this up front. It looks weird, but I had my daughter try it on and it works. It fits. Here it is. So this is KnitPicks Felici Red Rock. If you're curious about all my markers, I will link a video down below. So this is the leg, and this is the heel part. So you do, I guess I'll say this about the pattern. You do ribbing on one side for a certain amount of inches. So I am on the foot now. I had her try it on, and she says it fits. It fits, and it feels better than the tube socks. So we're just going to go with it. Yeah, I'm using US 1.5. Yes, US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter needles. These are Chiaogoo's red lace, 32-inch cord, 64 stitches. I did 12 rows. 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Yeah, the 64 stitches works for my kids. What size does she wear? I have no idea. I know my oldest wears a size 7, and I'm an 8.5. So I just use my sock pattern for her now. I want to say she's in 4s or 5s. I don't know. At any rate, her foot is still growing, so I'm hoping that these will like grow with her foot a little bit more until she's in like 7s or 8s or 6s evens and 6s. And then we can use my my sock pattern or the measurements for my foot, and then I won't have to worry about it. But yeah. So I only have one ball of this, so I'm going to make mismatched socks. I thought this was a good way to test out this pattern to see if she likes it, see if it fits. And I do have yarn that I'm going to make for her. I have 2 balls of the same colorway, so I'll make matching socks. I don't know if they're going to be matching, but they'll be the same colorway anyway. So here's the second sock. This one's KnitPicks Felici Fiesta. So, yep, this will be the second sock. So, yeah, right now I'm just testing it out. We're going to do this sock and see if it fits and if she likes it. And then I will, if I need to make any changes, I'll change to this sock. And then after that, I will have the pattern and I can just cast on another one. So that is vacation sock number 1, and as I look at this, I'm almost done with this, so I'm going to wind up some yarn, some extra yarn to take, because I feel like I might have this sock done today, because I'm not working on my blanket. So yeah, this is sock number 1, vacation sock pair number 1. My husband is driving, so yay, the whole way, so I do not have to drive. So I'm going to get a lot of car knitting done. So happy I can knit in the car. Otherwise I would be bored out of my mind. Okay, I think that's it. I don't remember I think the pattern is by Autumn Acorn. I will have that link down below. I think it's Autumn Acorn. So yeah, try that pattern out. I don't know if I might, after I finish it, I might put it on my foot to see. But I like the fact that I could just finish the toe and be completely done with the sock. I don't know if I'm a convert. I mean, I really love my afterthought heels, but the idea of just knitting a big tube and being done, once like Kitchener, I don't have to cut in. I don't know. I like that. So we will see. Since it's 64 stitches, I might try it on and just see how it goes. All right, here is my whip / finish object. Again, I have 2 little bags. These are both unusual surroundings. Gotta have my Rugrats bags together. Oh, I love this. So yep, in my Rugrat bags. All right, I'll show you my finish object before I show. I mean, the socks I don't have much because this is mostly a finish object more than a whip. So Friday I was like, I don't want to work on my socks because I want to have my vacation knitting. Didn't want to work on my blanket because I was done for the week. And I'm like, you know what? Natty came out with a pattern for crocheted cozies. Did you see that on Instagram? So I hopped on that. And I made some cozies. Oh, look at that. Yarn. So these are KnitPicks Felici. So you can also make these for the knit along. So her pattern was for 100-gram cakes. I kind of changed the pattern a little bit so they fit 50-gram cakes. I'm assuming at some point she's going to come out with 50-gram cakes. Because she has a knitted version of these too. That has 100-gram, 50-gram, and a 20-gram. But for the crochet version right now, she just has 100-gram, so I changed it a little bit. Not going to tell you too much because it is a paid-for pattern. But, oh, I made little cozies. I'm so happy. So what about, I think I used a hook D. I had to go up a hook size. I must be a tight crocheter too. Because I think the hook size was supposed to be 3, and I think I went up. Not 3. Crochet has letters. C, I think, is the recommended hook size. I used a D. So yeah. Just something different. Okay, yarn. This is Night Owl Fibers in the Very Hungry Caterpillar. That was a very popular book in my house. My kids love that book. So there's a close-up of the yarn. All I have are cuffs, because I just wanted to get cuffs done so that I don't have to, it's just easier car knitting. So there's one cuff. I did 12 rows of 2x2 rib, 64 stitches, Chiaogoo red lace, 32-inch cord, US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter. These ones are going to be for me. These are mine. It looks like they're like one stripe off, so they're not going to match. That does not bother me. They're really close. But yeah. So now I'm all ready for vacation knitting. I figured I'd just take 2 socks, because usually in a week I can finish 1 pair. We're only going to be gone for like 4 days, 3.5 days. So I didn't want to get too crazy with casting out a bunch of socks. So yeah, I might just try those. I might bring some extra yarn with me because you never know. I don't know how much knitting I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to take this trip as an opportunity to practice my public knitting. I do not go out very often. And I don't do that very often. I knit in the car if I'm not driving, obviously. I wouldn't call that public knitting. I don't know, maybe some people drive by and see me. I don't know. I don't take my knitting to like dentists, doctor appointments. I don't do that. I probably should, but I don't. So I'm going to take this trip as an opportunity to branch out a little and yeah, knit in public. So we will see how much I get done. It's either going to be a ton or it's not going to be a lot, but I have to account for, I don't have to cook. I don't have to do dishes. I don't have to do any laundry while we're gone. So yeah, and I don't know if I will be doing any knitting like in the places. I'm not sure what's allowed and what's not allowed. So I don't know, we will see. Okay, last whip. This is the whip that's going to be taking a little break. I'm sad, but it has to happen. I can't take this with me. It's too big. Definitely cannot knit in public and walk around with this giant thing. But I might have, like, after we eat dinner usually on the days, I'm assuming we're just going to probably chill out in the hotel. So I'll probably have, like, maybe 3 hours in the evening to knit until we get tired. Unless I get tired and just zonk out. But I'm hoping that if I don't get to knit anything during the day, that I'll get a big chunk in the evening to work on stuff. All right, this is my Painting Bricks blanket by Stephen West. And my foot's falling asleep. Just a second. Oh, oh, oh. It's getting heavy. I think I counted, and I have 37 color stripes, and halfway is 39. So next time I work on this, I should be half done. And that's about 2 months of knitting, so I feel like I could get this done this year. So there's my marker. I was there last week. I got 6 color stripes, which is 3 repeats. I'm using KnitPicks Stroll. Oh, this thing's heavy, it hurt my arms. KnitPicks Stroll. All the colors are scraps, and then the gray is ash. So it's all Stroll, various colors, and I did gray as my main color. Oh, I love it. So I'm using US 7s. These are my fixed Chiaogoo needles. Yeah. Oh, I love it. And my foot is really, really falling asleep, and it's really tingly. So yeah, I'm not going to be taking this with me, and I'm not going to be working on it today. Got lots of laundry and packing and cleaning to do today, so I want something that's a small project. And it's hot. The air conditioning's already on, and it's like 10:20. So yeah. Here is my blanket. I'm holding it KnitPicks Stroll double. It is a DK weight pattern. So I'm just doing fingering weight held double. Oh, I love it. So I was aiming for, first I was aiming for 1 pattern repeat a week. I ended up doing 3 pattern repeats. I think 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I think June kind of had 5 months, or not 5 months, 5 weeks. So, I think I got 12 repeats done this month, which is fine if I don't do any this week. Life happens. I mean, if I knew there was a day where I would just sit in the hotel and knit all day, I would consider taking this, but because it's not hard, it's just big and bulky. And this bag is from KnitPicks. They're clear, it's got a zipper on it. Oh. Clear tote. So yeah, that is all of my whips and my finished objects. And now it's got cloudy. Is the lighting still okay? I can't win. Okay, let's talk about next cast-ons. One of these will definitely be cast on. I think Friday. Friday is July 1st, right? Yes, Friday is July 1st, so I will have these cast on. I have them all caked up, ready to go. This is my Desert Vista Dye Works color for July. This is Hungry Hungry Hippos. And there's her tag. So these will be cast on. I don't know how much I'll have done. But yeah, there's a marker on this one. Because I'm going to make my friends a pair of socks too. This one's a little bit more yardage. So that's why there's a marker on this one. And I'm going to do gray, contrasting probably heels and toes for hers. And for mine, we'll wait and see. I might use all stripes. Or I might do heels, contrasting gray heels. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel. But I'm going to do 2 pairs of shorties. So those are my Desert Vista Dyework socks for July. And then these ones are going to be my backup because of my magic heel sock, since I'm almost done. And now I only have 3 socks before I go on vacation. So I'm going to cake these up. And I'm not going to cast them on. I'll just cake them up and we'll wait and see. So this is KnitPicks Felici. This is Zen. This was a fall 2021 colorway. So I'm going to make magic heel socks for my youngest out of these. She loves blues. So these, I saw these, I'm like, these has to be for Nally. They're blue. So yeah, I'm hoping the magic heel sock works for her, and my pattern, how I made it will fit her foot. The rose and all that jazz. And then I will cast these on. If I finish that stuff. I think my husband said the car trip will be probably like 4 hours one way. So that's a lot of knitting. I'm excited. I'm excited for car knitting. Not so much excited for the other stuff. It's okay. I'm trying to be positive about this and look at it as an opportunity to practice my public knitting. Get out of my house, even though I don't want to. If we get sick, I'm going to be very mad, but I'm just not going to think about it. I'll wear my mask. My rest of my family is not, because that's how they are. They don't care. I care. It's probably stupid for me to wear a mask, and they don't, but they can. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it too much. Take a breath. It's okay. That's where I am. All right, are you ready for the big finale? Should we do my stash? Let's just do my stash right now, since I said it. It's a big box. Look at this box. I don't want to flash my address, but you see that? KnitPicks. Can you guess what's in it? I know I talked about last week that I ordered it. Let's see if I can show this without dumping it. Can you see the pretties? Pretties? My Felici came, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. So first I'm going to show the solid. They came out with solid Felici, which I think is brilliant. So I got one of each color, of course. So I can do heels, toes, cuffs, whatever meets my fancy. I'll go through them real fast. This one is dragon fruit. I still have to go through and write my summer 2022 on there, on all of those. I wanted to put them in my cube here, but I'm like, oh, I gotta show them first. So next week, this cube will be, it'll be full. I don't think it'll be all the way full, but it'll look a lot better. It's looking naked right now. It's black, but they're calling it Midnight. I thought it was kind of bluish, but it's black. Midnight. Oh, I don't know how to say this one. Treacle? Treacle. Tracel? It's like a greeny brown. Tanny, greeny, yellowish brown. This one is Raz. And this one is Brittle. I love this one. Look at that bright yellow. Doesn't beat my pucker. There's my pucker right there. but it's bright. I don't know if this is any brighter than Dandelion. I don't have any. But, like the Stroll Dandelion, I wonder if it's the same yellow. They just changed it. Changed the name and used the Felici base instead of the Stroll base, which is a little different. This is 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. It says it's a 1. Let's grab my yarn down. Okay, so the Stroll here, this is Stroll fingering. This is 75% fine superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. So we got fine superwash merino and just superwash merino. I don't know if it's thinner. It doesn't look that much thinner to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a different type. So that's the difference between these two, if you're curious. Get back up there. So yeah, brittle. That is the all of the solid colors. Okay, you ready for the pretties? I'll go with my like least favorite first, and then we'll just like go back to. I mean, I love them all, but this one I'm not too fond of. I mean, it's okay. White Russian. I love the name. It kind of reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream, but they added some blue in there. So we got yellow, pink, white, brown, and blue. So I think the blue is like throwing me off. I'm like, I see it now. Neapolitan ice cream with some blueberry in there, I guess. So there's White Russian. My kids have not went through these yet to see which they want. I feel like they're probably going to claim them all, but that's okay. If there's one they do claim, I'm probably going to buy more because I have to have that one. Okay, let's see. My next, I don't know, this one. This one's pastel-y. I think this is called Lassie. It's Lassi. But it's more pastel-y. We got cream, blue, green, yellow, orange, and peach. I'm not a big peach fan. I don't know, but I might love it when I knit it up. So there's Lassie, or however you want to say it. This one's kind of janky. This one is Gone Fishing. Yep, fishing, not fishing. I like this one because it's got greens in it. And it has this brown, which I think is supposed to match this. Ooh, that does. Well, I don't know, my lighting's kind of weird right now. But I think it goes well with that. Also, brown will probably go good with this one. Anyway, this is like greens and blues and browns. I love this one. Gone Fishing. And we'll just go with this one. This is Bebop. I like this one too. We got black, blue, gray, yellow, and pink. I don't know if this one might have, the black might be a thicker stripe. I don't know. But there's Bebop. I love it. I really love this one too. Painted Hills. This might be one that I buy more of. I have a feeling both of my kids are going to want this. And then I want one. So I don't know. We'll see. Do I really need us all to have? Do I want to knit this 3 times? I don't know. So yeah, Painted Hills. It's like a orange, like a gold color, yellow, like a teal, and a blue. Looks like there's 2 kinds. It's like a red orange in there. That one might be a 6-striper. And this one reminds me of Toy Story. roommates. I don't know why it reminds me of Toy Story. Probably because I did Woody socks not that long ago, and it looks like these. So we got red, blue, we got a darker red, we got a light yellow. I don't know if those are the same shade of blue. Might be the two stripes of the same blue. I don't know, but reds and yellows and blues. I love it. This one reminds me of Stranger Things. It's called Space Disco. This one looks like, this one's darker than this one. It's okay. Space Disco. I like this one too. And this one is probably my all-time favorite. I didn't like it on the screen, but once I got my hands on it, I'm like, yes. This is Secret Garden. Because greens. There's like 1, 2, 3. I think 3 shades of green, a blue, and then a pink. My lighting's not great now because the sun went behind the clouds and I can't open my blinds. So that's all my Felici. That's it. So I'll just throw it back on in here while I talk to you. So that's it. They had 8 colors. 1, 2. Oh, I just jumbled them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 8 different colorways, plus the 5 solids. So, Merry Christmas to me. And I missed. There we go. So, yep, that's all of my stash. All right, we're going to do reading and watching real fast. Now, reading, I thought I was going to finish these, but I did not. So I'm just going to say I finished them because I'm really, really close. Yeah, so I'm just going to say they're finished, even though they're not. So, it's okay. The Woman in the Library. I will have the titles and authors down below for you. So if I can't pronounce author names. Especially The Woman in the Library. I'm not even going to touch that one. So if you want to look these books up, go for it. I will have it down below for you. That one I'm doing on audio. And the book I'm reading on my Kindle is The Enchanters Endgame. That is the last book in the Pawn of Prophecy series. I am so close to finishing that series. So, yeah. Almost done. So that's all I've been reading. I haven't been reading that much. A lot of watching podcasts. Because I'm not going to be able to watch podcasts probably all week. It's going to make me sad. So I'm going to have a bunch to watch when I come back. All right, Stranger Things. Watching. I messed up. I said we finished Vikings, and that was a big fat lie. But now it's finished. Box is making noise. Yeah, we had like 2 episodes left, and I thought we were done. But now we are done. And, the ending of that season. That was Viking season 3. Oh, it's so good. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't watched it, but I was like, what? A certain character died. And I'm like, I knew he's not in the whole show, and I knew he was going to die, but I'm like, wait a second. This is only season 3. He can't die yet. But maybe. I was on the fence, but he did not die. It's all good. Okay, we are watching Stranger Things, season 2. And I finished Seinfeld season 4, I think. That might also be a lie. Maybe I have 1 episode left. I don't know, but that's what I'm watching. So I've been watching mostly podcasts and listening to my book. Haven't been watching that much TV. Just haven't been in the mood. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to watch knitting podcasts, and sometimes I'm in the mood just to listen to my books. And sometimes I just want to watch TV. You know how it is, right? All right, I apologize for the lighting where it was like bright and now it's super dark. It was supposed to be sunny today. Oh well. Hopefully you could see all my Felici colors well enough. Okay, life stuff. We're trying to make this shorter, 40 minutes. So I said we're going on vacation. We're leaving tomorrow. I'm going to, you're already going to watch this, hopefully. I'm going to upload this today. After I'm done recording, schedule it for Monday so you guys won't miss a podcast episode. Because I know that probably would break your hearts if I skipped a week. So I'm like, well, I have time to do it on Sunday. I was thinking about doing it on Friday, but I'm like, man, I had a lot of stuff I had to do on Friday. But anyway, yep, I come back on Thursday afternoon, evening-ish. So we also might have plans next week, so I might have to record on Saturday. Now that I think about that. If I do, I'll record on Saturday, I'll upload it, and I'll have it to publish on Monday for you guys. You'll just hear me say Saturday instead of Sunday. I don't know, maybe I'll forget and feel like it's Sunday and just say it's Sunday. So yeah, I'll make sure you still have an episode for next week. It might be a little short because I have no idea how much knitting I'm going to get done this week. If I don't have any FOs, I don't have any FOs. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'll probably just be socks next episode because that's all I'm taking with me. Yep, it's just going to be socks. Maybe I'll have some hose. Who knows? Hose, who knows? Nice. I'm not going to put that as the title. I don't want to attract the wrong crowd. Okay, what else? As you can tell, I did not get sick. So, I have to go on this trip. I can do it. It's just 3 days. 3.5 days. Just 3.5 days. We don't have to take a plane or anything. I've never been on a plane, and I'm scared to death of getting on planes, so I don't have to worry about that. We're taking a car. We're driving. Yeah. There might be a yarn store nearby, but I don't know if the cards are going to line for me to go in there. I asked my husband about it, and he showed me, and I'm like, well, it's within walking distance-ish. So, I don't know if I drag my whole family into the yarn store with me, or if I go unsupervised, which might not be a good idea. Just saying. So, I don't know. We will see. There is one nearby. I don't know if we're going to go to it or not. Let's see. We're planning to go to an art museum, aquarium, planetarium, and a history museum. Something about dinosaur bones is all I heard, so I don't know what kind of history museum this is. Something about dinosaur bones. That's all I know. So those are the places that we're going. They're all within walking distance, so I'm hoping I can get all my steps. Yeah, I really don't have anything else. That's it. Still gonna record next week, so you won't miss me. Kind of sad I didn't get sick, but also I don't want to get sick. I don't like being sick, but it's okay. Everybody is fine now. I thought my husband and my youngest got it, but if they had it, they were just like off for a little day. They were off for like a day, and then they were fine. I felt like that too, but I think it's probably all in my head. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting sick. And then I wake up the next day. No, okay. So yeah, I'm going to stop blabbering on. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who donated last week for my podcast through the Ko-Fi account. Thank you very much. I'm trying to save some money or earn some money to get a new iPad to record on because I have an iPod Touch and it's probably like 3 years old, so I feel like the battery's going to start going on this thing. So I'm trying to save some pennies for that because I still want to do this. And yeah, so that's the plan for that. Join my knit along over in my Ravelry group. Hashtag knit all the Felici 2022. Rules are over there. We talked about that in the beginning of the podcast. Share if you would like to share this podcast to anybody else that you would think would enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there in the description box. I love reading those. Since I'm going to be gone Monday through Thursday, if you have questions, it might take me a little bit longer to respond to you or read them at all. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is going to be at the hotel. But yeah, still leave your comments. Tell me what you're working on. Are you doing summer sock camp? Also, this is summer sock camp, pair number 8. Pair number 8. I keep forgetting until the very end. So if you watch till the very end, you get to find out how many socks I knit for summer sock camp because that's when I remember. Okay. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.